Hey everybody, welcome to Chris Ryan Fitness here today. I have a great 10-minute stretch for you. It's going to be a full body stretch. You don't need any equipment, but if you want a yoga mat, you go ahead and be your best self and throw that yoga mat down on the ground. We're going to go right on after quick neck circles. You're going to have those hands on those hips. You're going to take your eyes up towards the sky, rotate the chin up as high as you can. Take the chin over to that left shoulder. Rotate the eyes down towards the ground, slow and controlled. Shoulder blades pull back and down. Big, strong, easy circles all the way through for the biggest, longest, strong range of motion possible. There you go. Reaching and stretching your chin to that left shoulder one more time. Down to center, right shoulder, on up to the ceiling. Now go the opposite way. Start up at the ceiling, over to your right shoulder, to center, left shoulder, up to the ceiling. You go. Reaching and stretching your chin as far away from your neck, but at the same time dropping your shoulders back and down towards the ground. The whole way through. Push through those heels. Big wide base of support the whole time. Working through that cervical spine in your neck. Excellent, excellent job, everybody. Now we're going to go to one of my all-time faves. It's called the A-frame stretch because your body kind of looks like an A-frame. So you're going to start out with a nice tight fist on that right hand. You're going to prop up the elbow and the fist between those knees. So the feet are going to go a little wider than those hips. Your elbow right on in with a fist. You're going to have your right hand in between those knees, and the left arm is going to go straight, and you're squatting down and in. You're going to follow your eye gaze up to that left thumb as it goes low to high, reaching and stretching up as high as possible, and then down under center you go. Under center, you're reaching and stretching up as high as possible, pushing those hips back and down the whole way through. Let's do one more rep right there before we switch sides. Excellent, excellent job, everybody. Go ahead, stand tall, quickly switch. Left fist nice and tight, elbows propped on in. You're going to squat back and down, and you're going to go right on through. Right hand below center, right hand reaches on up towards the ceiling, driving the hips back and down all the way through. Couple more reps, reaching and stretching down and in. One more time, my friends. There we go. Push through those heels for 2 and 1. Go ahead and stand tall. We're going to go right into our next one. It's called the world's greatest because, in my opinion, this is the world's greatest. You're going to come on in. Big, efficient stretch time. To big, deep lunge position. You're going to have that left leg forward, but the right knee is going to be on the ground with the toe pointed away from your body. You're going to have that right hand on the ground just on the instep of your left foot. You're going to take that left elbow into that left knee, gently trace it along the inside of the shin down towards the ankle. Forearms dropping down into the ground. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. For 3, 2, and 1. Take that left hand, reach it up to the sky. Eyes go up to the back of that left hand. Still push the hips forward towards the back of your left heel as much as you can. Reaching and stretching all the way up. And then take that left hand outside that left foot. Walk those fingertips back a few inches. Drop your butt back towards your right heel. Eyes go down towards that left knee. Stretch out that hamstring as much as you can. For 2. And 1. Let's go ahead and switch it on up. You're going to take that left leg back, right leg forward, left hand on the ground, right elbow into that right knee. On the instep of that shin, gently trace it along nice and deep towards that ankle. Forearms parallel to the ground. Back left knee is going to be on the ground. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling out through your mouth as much as you can. Feeling your hips open on up. That back left hip flexor. The groin on that front right leg. Still pushing the force through those hips forward to the back of your right heel. And then you're going to take that right hand up to the sky again, rotate up high, still keep the hips pushing forward all the way through as you reach up. Hands reaching, pinkies pulled back behind your shoulders as much as you can. And then you're going to take that right hand outside that right foot, walk those hips back, stretch out that right hamstring as much as you can. Heels down, toes flexed down, up towards the sky, facing towards the knee for 2. And 1. Great work right there, everybody. Now you're going to come over, one of my all-time faves, for the lat and tricep region, the undercarriage of the arm, as I like to say. This is called a hand roll behind your head. So you're going to come over in a fetal position. So what you're going to do right here, fetal position, and you're going to have your left hand on top of your right knee. You're going to take that right hand, reaching all the way out in front of your face. Then you're going to walk those fingertips all the way out behind you as far as you can. Open up your chest to the ceiling. Rotate the palm facing up all the way to the back of your hip. And then rotate back into center. So you're going to keep those knees stuck right together the whole way through. And then you're going to just open up in a hurling formation through the shoulder, the hands well above, reaching the fingertips as far away above your shoulder as possible. The goal, keeping your fingertips in contact with the ground the whole way through. As you open on up, you are lengthening through that shoulder as much as possible. For 3, come on, for 2, finish it on up, and 1. Now you're just pivot over to the opposite side. You're going to come over on your right side, and that right hand is going to be over that left knee. That left hand is going to reach out in front to start it on out, and then you're going to reach up all the way out behind you as much as you can. The goal, reaching and stretching with a near straight arm position. If there's a little elbow bend, that's totally okay, but you want to think lengthening through the lat right here, specifically through that tricep as well. Reach all the way back, but the goal, keep your knees stacked on top. That's why that right hand is on top of your left knee, so you get that disassociation with the shoulders and the hips through the thoracic region and the lats and that mid back all the way on through, back and forth. A lot of us are probably going to discover that we have really tight lats, right? Oh, yeah, that's why you're doing this. That's why you're getting a little longer, a little stronger. Back and forth for 3, for 2, and 1. Great work right there, everybody. Now let's go up to a seated position. This time you're going to take those feet out nice and wide. So you're going to have those toes flex back towards your face, up towards the ceiling, and you're going to drive the heels out as wide as possible. What you're going to do right here, take a big inhale through your nose, roll those shoulders forward, look towards the ground, somewhere out in front of you. Inhale through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. Roll the shoulders forward with a relaxed, heavy chest. So you're going to start walking those fingertips out in front of your body from your pelvis as far as you can. Your eyes are still going to be on the ground, focused on the ground. Your toes are still going to be pointed on up. Heels are on the ground the whole way through. You're going to start feeling a stretch through that lumbar spine and that lower back. You're going to reach out in front of you a little bit more. You're going to feel those hips open on up. The groins open on up for good measure as well. Inhale again through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. And then let's take those hands all the way over to that right toe cap. So now you're going to go over in favor of that right side. So you're going to get a big deep stretch over here on that left side. Reaching and stretching as well as through that right hamstring. Keep those toes flexed back towards your face the whole way through. Knees relatively straight. Hamstrings getting long and strong right there. Inhaling through your nose. Nice, relaxed exhale through your mouth. As you exhale, fall with a heavy, relaxed chest towards the top of that right knee. For 2 and 1. Let's go ahead and switch it on up. Feet stay exactly where they're at, but this time you're going to walk your fingertips all the way over to that left toe. Pull your face and chest down and in towards that left knee. Open on up that hamstring as much as you can. Through that right side, oblique, that low back, just getting a little longer, a little stronger, a little bit more relaxed all the way on through. Great job, everybody. For 3, for 2, and 1. Pivot over to our left side. So you're going to lie down on your left side. Have your palm facing down on the ground on that left hand. You're going to have your hips on top of one another with your knees stacked on top. And you're going to grab that top side of that right ankle, pull your heel in towards your glute, and then you're going to fire that knee away from your hip as far as you can. So you're going to keep that knee in alignment with your hip, and it's just a gentle pull on the top of that ankle. You're not trying to yank that leg out of socket in any way. Think about pushing through that knee away from your hip. So you're driving the femur, the big strong thigh bone, away from your body as much as you can, almost in a perpendicular formation. Inhale through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. As you exhale, just push that knee a little further away from your hip. Oh, yeah, it's feeling good right there in those quads, right? Here we go. That's why we're doing this for you. For 3, for 2, one more big inhale, one more big exhale. And 1. Great job. Pivot quickly over to our right side. And then we're going to go right on into it. Same stretch to take us on home. Top side of the ankle, pressing on through that knee away from your hip as much as you can. Right hand's going to be on the ground. Eyes are generally straight forward. Head is rested off the ground ever so slightly. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling out through your mouth. And just once again, little gentle pull on the top side of that ankle. Trying to force that knee away from your hip on all those exhales. That's when the body is at its max relaxation phases. When you exhale, inhale, hold that stretch. Exhale, go into it a little deeper, Just another half inch, pushing that knee away. Excellent, excellent work. One more big breath cycle, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Drive that knee away. Open up that quadricep as much as you can on that left leg. For 3, for 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax, everybody. See you next time on Chris Ryan Fitness. Absolute fantastic job on that stretch class here today.